Welcome back. Janesville Craig High School is the first high school in Wisconsin to produce the 2012 musical Newsies, based on the 1992 Disney movie. In February, the licensing company said it would release Newsies for amateur production. Director Matthew Imhoff jumped at the chance. Let's head backstage with Michael Bruno to check it out.
In the words of Union Leader Jack Kelly, we will work with you. We will even work for you, but we will be paid and treated as valuable members of your organizations. Riveting stuff, huh?
Yes, you have an important man to see.
Keep your fingers crossed.
So it takes place in 1899. It's an actual historical story. This version our audiences will see is fictionalized. The characters are based on a number of different historical figures. You'll recognize Joseph Pulitzer and some of the publishing giants at the turn of the century.
I'm seeing kids standing tall, glaring and raring to brawl.
Pulitzer raised the prices on these newsboys who had very little money. They lived on the streets. Many of them were orphans or left to fend for themselves. They lived in tenements. They lived on the street. And when that price increase happened, they were left to decide, you know, do we try and eke out a living with this extra money that we're being required to pay, or do we put food in our stomach, or do we find shelter? And so for 2 weeks in August, the newsboys went on strike, and they literally stopped Joseph Pulitzer's paper.
And I'm gone, and I'm done. No more running, no more lying, no more fat old men denying me my pay.
So I play Jack Kelly. Basically, he's the fearless, charismatic leader of the Newsies, and he's never afraid of anything. He sticks up for his friends, and even though he's one of the best at selling papers, it's not what he wants. He wants to go to Santa Fe. That's where he dreams. He always dreams about running away.
Just a moon so big and yellow, it turns night right into day. Dreams come true, yeah they do, in Santa Fe.
But later on in the show, he realizes that there's so many conflicts that come across his path with the strike and everything, that Santa Fe, it just seems like the only option for him.
I ain't getting any younger, and I wanna start brand new. I need space and fresh air. Let them laugh in my face, I don't care. Set my place, I'll be there.
So I am Catherine Plummer, and she is the news reporter. She is a young teenage to 20-year-old girl who starts off as a pretty naive girl. Her father is Pulitzer, who owns the publishing, and she has grown up with a lot of wealth. And she doesn't quite understand the situation that the newsboys are coming from, and she doesn't understand what it's like to not have a family. And at the end of the musical, she ends up gaining a friendship and compassion for people who are poorer than herself.
A new world is coming for you, and Joey is through, till once and for all you're gone.
You have one more chance to catch Newsies at Janesville Craig High School. It's showing at 2:30 this afternoon, and you can buy tickets at the door.